Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
All right now. All right now, y'all. It's been a week. We took a week off. But we back. And guess what? I need that Otis. Cat gotta get the hell up out of here. Go over there. Go find something to do. Yeah, we back up in this bit. Look, man, welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Let's Talk with JVJ on the JVJ Network, over on Facebook, all that in a bag of chips. I got a new hoodie, long sleeve shirt. I might rock it out and thug it out because, black people and shit like that, But I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notice on, all that in a bag of chips. Look, man, we can only grow around here with y'all. And I need y'all help, man. I'm trying to get somewhere, and I hope y'all support the boy. I'm actually going to drop the link a lot early tonight, y'all, for anybody that decides they want to come up, because I'm about to talk about something that's very controversial, and I know some people have their opinions on it, so we're going to talk about it, because there's been a lot of things going on in America, but specifically out there in LA as of recent, and I know we've all seen it. And we're going to talk about it tonight. We have a lot of my Hispanic brothers and sisters calling on black folks to come help them. We have the people on the far right, MAGA, that community, saying, get these people up out of here. And then you have, us black folks over here in the middle. And everybody's looking at us like, where we stand? Well, I'm going to tell y'all where I stand tonight when it comes to it. I'm going to tell y'all where I stand when it comes down to it, because I think it's long overdue. Shout out to Saul. I'm guessing I said that right, Saul. He said, cadet bone spurs will cause another pandemic. That's pretty good. He probably will. And then we got Capradine. Shout out to Capradine coming back again. Appreciate you, man. He said, what's that word? You already know what it is. Look, man. We're gonna talk about this conversation with what's going on out there in Cali, man. But I'm gonna leave it to Phil Scott. Shout out to the Phil Scott podcast. Actually, what? Because he got multiple channels. Make sure I shout out the right one. Yeah, the Philip Scott podcast. Shout out to this man. He's gonna give some views and some thoughts, and I want y'all to sit here and listen to him. Whether you agree or disagree with what he's talking about, I want you to take the time to actually try to absorb what he's saying and try to rationalize it, because this is somebody that actually I agree with. Now, I don't agree with a lot of people. I really don't agree with a lot of people, but I just want y'all to see it, man. Let me stop talking, man. Let's get into the video, man. Get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need, y'all, because we about to get it popping. Let's go ahead and rock it out. Philip Scott podcast shit. Shout out. Don't say I ain't shut you out. Let's get it popping.
So back in June 10th, 1990, there was a brother by the name of Terry Anderson that went before Congress. And this brother was warning about the conditions in South Central Los Angeles when it came to black people. And I want you to hear what our brother had to say back in 1990. And you fast forward to 2025 and you see what ended up happening. Let's go ahead and check out this clip.
Elected officials refuse to address the problem. The black elected officials refuse to address the problem. My own congressman refuses to address the problem. And I think the problem is black folks see all minorities as allies. And this is not the case. These people are not here for our common good. They're here for their own good. Where I don't have any ill will towards anybody, I also want to look out for my race. I'm a black American. I've never used a hyphen. but I will refuse to turn my back on my race and see what's going on in South Central to my people and let these people come in here and just take over. I'm not going to sit back and watch it. And I think it's a terrible thing, a horrendous thing for anybody to see this going on and say, well, he's a minority like me, so I won't speak up. I don't care where he comes from. The key to this whole thing is stop the denial, stop the alliances of, in other words, he's a minority of me, so I can't speak up against him. If this was white folks committing these lynchings to us in South Central, what's going on, there would be an outrage in this country. We have had firebombs thrown through windows. We have had people's cars burned in the driveway because they happened to move into the wrong communities. We had a lady who moved to East LA, came to the state from the South, not knowing what East LA was. It was an all Hispanic community. She wasn't there one day. We had another man who was burned out of his house in Torrance last year. We had 5 murders in Hawaiian Gardens just because the people were black. This would not be tolerated if this was white on black crime. But the fact that these people come here, and it's the numbers, sir. It's the numbers. They come here in the numbers. They build up the Hispanic community, and they get this sense of power against us. And there are race riots in the schools every day in Los Angeles. It never makes the media. The black kids are being run out of the schools every day and told to go back to Africa. It never makes the media. We are having people who are being discriminated against on every avenue of society, economic, schools, even in our prisons now. They have drawn lines, and our prisoners in California are being beat and harassed and raped by Hispanic gang members who recently arrived here because of the numbers. My answer to you, sir, would be we don't need any new laws. Enforce the ones we got.
Now that's brother.
Now, I want y'all to understand before Philip get up in here. This was a man at a city council meeting, a prominent man at a city council meeting. I got to make sure I put prominent in there because, some people like, oh, there's some random ass nigga saying something. Somebody that was very influential in the community out there in LA. I don't live in LA, y'all. I'm just going to say that right now. So I don't know the history of everything that went on in LA, and I'm not going to pretend to. I'm from Alabama, and I know the history in Alabama. So if he's saying these things are occurring in 1990, I'm an AIDS baby. So, in 1990, these things were going on, and he was arguing for trying to get some type of change to fix and try to resolve this solution, like try to resolve this situation to get to a solution. And we get to 2025. Well, I'm gonna let Scott. I'm gonna let Philip Scott take it. He gonna take it from here, and I want y'all to hear what he got to say. Now, some might disagree, some might not, and it is what it is, man. Because I got a point that I want to get to by the end of this video. We got Plunkett. I'm just say Plunkett because I don't know how to pronounce that first one. Said Trump is going too far with the military presence. It looks like the beginning of a civil war. That is a very good observation. Do I agree with it? I'll let you figure out later on because I ain't finna tell you right now. But I can see how people see that.
The Terry Anderson back in 1990, and you fast forward to 2025. Unfortunately, our brother's words fell on deaf ears, even in Congress. And they continue to have open border policies with the Democrat Party. And they kept flooding the zone. It's 1.8 million now in Los Angeles. And with black people, it's only 329,000 black people now in Los Angeles. And what I've learned about other groups, like the folks for sure, and even some of them as well, is when their numbers get really high, that's when the racism really ratchet up. And if our numbers are low, say, oh, I can probably get at them. We've heard about these issues, and what the brother said is made a lot of sense. Is that if there were white people doing all this time, a whole lot would have been done. Hate crime charges have been filed. Okay. It would have been nationwide marches and all of that. But the Democrats, the Democrats is the biggest problem. The Democrats knew about all this going on. And the Democrats was the one with all this minority this, minority that, kind of putting out there like, oh, non-white people, they just like you, and not even looking at, no, they're not just like us as black people. They're not. They're their own people. They got their own ways, their own history, their own everything. We were not on this minority coalition. And unfortunately, our civil rights leaders and grassroots leaders that was on that minority coalition stuff, they led us into this problem. They should have been speaking up and screaming loudly back then. Jesse Jackson should have been screaming loudly back then. Listen, I love the minister, but the minister could have been addressing this too back then. Man, because Farrakhan back in the 90s, whoo, and not to say the minister don't address things. Don't get me wrong, he addressed everything, but I wish it was more of a coordinated effort from all of them in that time period. Jesse Jackson, all of them in that time period about that issue in Los Angeles and calling that mess out. But everybody wants to be on, but they want to be on this black and brown, and well, you know, that's just this happening. Listen, when a community is sick and tired of something, they all come together and say, hey, we are truly black and brown. We're going to come out. We're going to be calling the police. We're going to be diming these people out. We're going to be against this. This is not going to go down. And now, from what, definitely what I heard, they attack their own people more than they attack, black people. But still, telling somebody to go back to Africa when they never been to Africa a day in their life, because surely back in the 90s, black people wasn't going to Africa like we do now. Now we go all the time, right? We do. But here's the deal. The Democrat Party, and I got to lay this at the feet of the Democrats. The Democrats have been trying to commit a physical and economic ethnic cleansing of black Americans out of Los Angeles, California. And this is why.
And look, I want to make this clear when I get into this, because I'm letting him speak, and I know that some people might get turned off by what he's saying. I want to make this clear. I am not a Republican. I am not a part of MAGA. Not one bit, not 1 cent. But that doesn't mean I turn a blind eye to what other people do. Like, look, I got brothers and sisters. You think I turn a blind eye to what they do because they my brother and my sister? I'm going to treat them just like I treat the random Joe Blow and the random Jane Ho on the street. And everybody else should too. Nobody gets a pass because they have a certain type of relationship with you or a certain type of affiliation to you. If you fucking up, you fucking up. We all need to get on that type of tip. If y'all around here and y'all listen to what I'm playing and what I'm covering, y'all need to be on that type of tip. Y'all don't need to be the type of people where it's like, well, that's my cousin. Well, that's my mama. If they fucking up, they fucking up. That's where we at. You got to be held to the same standard you put somebody else to, but we going to hold everybody to a standard. That's the only way we're going to fix it. That's the only way we're going to fix all the problems we have in society. Like, here, I got my back. Hey, little y'all for the Norm 18 said I'm MAGA. He not MAGA, y'all. Don't listen to him. He lying. But either way, though, Phil, I just wanted to put that. I wanted to put it out there. Not conservative. So I don't want anybody coming around here thinking that this is a conservative channel. I don't want nobody coming around here thinking that this is a liberal channel. It's not. This is a truth channel. Check the logo in the corner. It's over there. It's over there. Accountability and responsibility. That's what we on. But look, Phil, keep going. Because I agree with this statement. I agree with this talking point.
Why in Chicago? When I saw what they were trying to do in Chicago, I kept telling people in Chicago, hey, brothers, hey, sisters, if you don't stand up now, if you don't say something now, y'all gonna turn into Los Angeles. Look what happened to black people in Los Angeles. Y'all better fight. And that's why they fought so hard, because they looked at what happened to black folks in Los Angeles. Black folks don't have no numbers like that in Los Angeles. They don't. They completely outnumbered in Los Angeles. That's why a lot of us have said, hey, man, I know y'all like LA and I know there's history to it, but Sometimes you got to be like, you know what? Let them have it. We're gonna go to a new location and build there. Because numbers mean a lot. Because when you go to the city council, you're trying to do business, you can get sabotaged. If they own some anti-black racism, you can't get permits. It's not all about even being physically attacked. Economically attacked is even worse. You can't get certain permits. You can't deal with certain real estate. You can't do this, do that if you keep running into anti-black racism. And I'm not saying everybody is on that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying is the more, if you have a group of people who come from anti-black racism, colorism in their own homeland, right? Remember Nuri Martinez, what she said about black folks, even the Oaxacans, which is the indigenous people, they're real dark over there in Mexico, and some of them are here. They brought that over here with them. So I just feel black people, this is my opinion, I just feel black people should just say, hey, I've been saying that, come on home to the South. I've been saying that, come home to the South. The majority of black Americans are in the South. I know a lot of you brothers and sisters went to Vegas because, you still want to get back. And listen, and I'm not saying you can't be in Southern California. I mean, last time I went out there to California, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be in LA. I'll go see something in LA and I get my hat behind right out of LA. Nah, I'm cool. If I had to live in California, I'd live in Orange County. Straight up. It'd be Orange County or somewhere up north, but I'm not about to be around that cesspool. I'm just not doing it. I mean, I'm a smart enough person to know, go where you're going to be comfortable, live where you're going to be comfortable. Don't put yourself in a position, right? Well, some people say, well, Phil, we all can't leave LA. We all can't do this. We all can't do that. I just think a little bit more strategic than that. I think that we need to get places where a lot of black people are at, and black people trying to hold on to a few places. But you look at LAPD, look at the demographics on the LAPD, and you wonder why all the things we have in the black people still in LA. At one point in time, it was the white cops. Now it's not the white cops no more. I just, like I said, I just think black folks either need to get another location in California that they want to be in, or come on back home to the South, or you can go to Chicago, where a lot of black people at. Like, get in the city where a lot of black people at. That's why I keep telling my people, get in the city where a lot of us at. You got numbers, because there's over 1 million black people in Chicago, a city like that. Coming down to a Dallas, a Houston, coming down to Atlanta, Charlotte. The numbers are kind of funny with DC, trying to get DC back to what it was, right? There's a lot of black folks, there's a lot of immigrants too, but still a lot of black folks in New York City. I mean, get places where our numbers are at. Our numbers are right. Because our brothers and sisters, they still dealing with it in LA. They dealing with it. Now, some people, they money to keep them away from certain things in LA. Just to keep it real, you got a certain amount of money. If you're in LA, you're going to avoid a whole lot of stuff with money. But if you're just a working class person, you will be dealing with a whole lot of things. You trying to get a job, you can't because you don't speak a foreign language. And the Democrats are not going to say, hey, that's discrimination. You can't do that. The Democrats are not going to look at their hiring practices. The Democrats don't care because the Democrats don't like black people. They don't. The Democrats are hella racist. And my thing is, if the Republicans did half of what the Democrats have done, y'all be raising hell right now. If Donald Trump was doing that mess right now to black people, what the Democrats have done, y'all be raising holy hell on Donald Trump. Y'all so trained to say Republican racist. And I'm not saying it, I'm definitely not saying they ain't got no racism in the Republican Party, but you don't never call out that Democrat racism, that liberal racism. You never call it out. How they use buffer class.
Let me pause for 1 second. I got to say something.
You're goddamn right.
All right, let's continue real quick. Like Hurricane, I'm going to get you in here in a second.
Is to undermine black people. That's the Democrat strategy. When we get a foothold somewhere, we start building up our numbers, our business. And like, oh, hell no. Let's throw it on and start throwing a bunch of buffer groups to drown out the black excellence over there. to cause tension over there. That's the Democrats' form of racism. They use other groups to do it. We cannot allow any black city, Atlanta, I'm hearing they trying to flood y'all now too. Atlanta, stand up. Black folks need to start moving more to Atlanta. And I'm talking about black folks that got something going on. I'm not talking about just to go be a doggone rapper or working at Magic City. I'm talking about black folks establishing businesses and keep Atlanta black. I know sometime in Atlanta, y'all say, well, we full. You're not full enough for black people. You're not. Black people come move down here to Houston. I want to see more black people come down. You know, we got some black people from California that came move over here to Houston. Hey, I welcome all y'all to come. Come out them cities that they hardly know black people and get down here and see that black people are successful down here. Black people doing very well down here. You got back up in Houston. You got back up in Dallas. Now, San Antonio, that's like going back to LA all over again from what people are saying in a lot of instances, because a lot of them in San Antonio. But the two cities that black people go to is Dallas and Houston. That's where we go, or the Metroplex area, right? That's kind of like how we live in Texas. But I'll just say, brothers and sisters, think about it, that live out there, because you know, sometimes it's like, hey man, so you can't let people take you down, and numbers means it all. Because you have no numbers, then how are you going to even local elections? Yeah, they got Karen Bass, but if Karen Bass don't do for them, she's done. Even if you got a black politician, it don't matter. If they don't do for them in LA, they're done, because they got the numbers. 1.8 million. You can't compete with that. Even if half of them vote, they still outvote you. They got the super majority. I'm surprised Karen Bass even won, personally. But let Los Angeles be just a lesson. To when we got a city, don't let nobody come and don't let the Democrats, with open border policies, get us out of our spot. We have woke up to that minority crap. We woke up to that people of color BS. We woke up to it. And we have delineated, which has been the best thing ever for black people, is delineation. Okay? It's been the best move ever for us. Hold our city strong, and brothers and sisters from the West, if you want to come move to cities where we at, we definitely welcome you to Houston. Come on. If you're that kind of person, you like nightlife, you can be out 7 nights a week if you want to. It's like that down here in Houston, if you want to. But
I'll be out there like that.
I just hate all this happen to our brothers and sisters.
For real.
Hey, either go to another county where it's better, or come on down home to your ancestral homeland, the South. That's the best solution that I would come up with.
Y'all know my solution.
We got Hurricane in the building, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the people what it is. You already know you know the routine. You know how we do it.
You already know you can catch me at Hurricane JW on Facebook and YouTube, home of the Fuck the Government podcast. And when we do was like they got 1.8 billion black people that can vote, man. I'm picturing 1.8 billion people starting a revolution in that motherfucker. People of revolution. It could be. And the sad part, that's one of the big things that we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about it tonight because we had we know what's going on right now out there in LA. Yeah,
like
bullshit.
Yeah, Trump.
That riot as compared to 92. That riot in 92 was way more lively than this shit. Like this shit seemed all staged, but it's kind of real a little bit, but it's still kind of staged, man, because it ain't our people taking back this fucking land. There's a whole bunch of other groups doing a whole bunch of other bullshit and causing this so-called neo-martial law shit. They was like, fuck it, we can't do the black versus white, fuck it, we'll do this shit. Cloward and pivot strategy. Make sure y'all look up the Cloward and pivot strategy. That's a man and a woman that They want to keep perpetuating the Civil War no matter on what front it is. And they motherfucker keep it going to get money and pass laws and fuck our lives up even more. So yeah, look up Cloud and Pittman.
I feel you on that. See, Capadot said, sounds like neither party has our best interests at heart.
Exactly.
Couldn't black and brown unity get some real pull? Talking about some crumbs, 1980s BS. No, I'm not even gonna hold you. Because matter of fact, I need to go. Oh, done. Switching up. We switching up.
Switching up the hat.
Going white hat. Gotta go white hat on these motherfuckers right now tonight. I 100% agree with you, Capadot. I 100% agree with you. And I'm about to show you a conversation that was had between Tariq Nasheed and
you going I'm going V for Vendetta. You going my hat, I'm going V. I'm going V tonight.
You don't want me to go in the living room and grab mine because I got one in the living room right now. Bruh, that's a great movie. V for Vendetta, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna show you a conversation for Tariq Nasheed, and he had one with one of our supposed to be Hispanic brothers and sisters. And after I get done showing that video, we're gonna have a full out conversation. But guess what? Before we even do that, I gotta get my girl Grace up in here. She rocking the hat too. I might need to go get the black hat now. What's up, girl? What you doing? Why is it sunlight?
Much love.
What the hell you at? It's sunlight. Oh yeah, you on the West Coast. I forgot. You over there got that sunlight late in the day. It's nighttime right now. What's up, girl?
Yep. How you guys doing?
And
doing good.
There you
All
go.
right, I just got on here, so I have no clue what we're talking about, but I'm here, Jay.
All right, well, here you go. A quick little rundown. We know what's going on in LA right now with the protests, or AKA rioting and all that wood stuff, and we're having a conversation about it. I'm about to play another video where we had a FBA American going up against a Hispanic called in, and they're going to pretty much project their point of why black and brown people need to come together. Now we need to come together and fight the white man. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what we're about to do right now. Any thoughts on
do this?
I'm about to say it like because it's about to get Hurricane. Don't think you're the only one that's gonna have a mask on tonight. I'm about to go get my mask, man. I ain't even gonna bullshit. I'm about to go get my motherfucking mask because he over here shining with his. But real quick beforehand, I want to go through both of y'all. I'm gonna hit Hurricane first because he been here longer, and then I'm gonna come to you, Grace. Hurricane, what are your thoughts on the ICE and now the Marines situation out there in Cali? What are your thoughts on it? Right? How do you feel about it? Right, wrong? What you got?
Yeah, but I think they just want to just like push this martial law real bad and just you can create these curfews and new laws and somebody gonna get popped. It's gonna be some shit. You know, it's like it seems stage 2 though, but like it's like only people that's gonna suffer is the citizens. Because I saw a chick get popped on her way home. I'm like, God damn, what was going on over here? And the motherfucking reporter got popped in the ass with a bean bag. I'm like, yeah,
you talking about that lady? Yeah, I saw that with the lady.
I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, like the only people that's getting hurt are the real citizens and the independent reporters. So it's like, like that's real. So it's like, let's just push this martial law, push the race war, and do the Coward and Pittman strategy and shit. Get out the city. Escape from LA. Hurt Russell.
I ain't gonna hold you on that. All right, Grace, have you seen what's been going on out there in LA and shit?
Nah, man, I just be looking through Revelation and see what chapter we on today.
Oh yeah, look at him. Hold on. I actually got something for that. I got a little clip of that.
Again.
Because people don't know.
It's like, it's the end of the day. All right, wait till we get to Revelations 11 when Jesus comes down looking like a slain lamb with 8 eyes and a sword coming out of his mouth. Looking like a kaiju. That shit is going to be...
That's who I'm waiting on. That's who I'm waiting on.
Surrounded by angels with eyes all over their body and wings. I'm like, scary shit.
Hey,
Ain't gonna know what hit you.
I'm in a final battle boss fight.
I'll be right in the house saying salvation. Salvation.
Don't wait till too late.
Yeah, I had nightmares long before what the fuck about to happen. I think I'm ready for it. But look, I want y'all to hear this conversation. I really want y'all to hear this conversation because I got a point that I really want to address and I want to get to. And honestly, I dropped the link earlier, y'all. I didn't pin it, but I dropped the link and I'll drop it again for anybody that will disagree because I'm about to say some shit that's gonna piss some of y'all the fuck off. I know I am, but yeah, man. Look, the sad part is, look. Matter of fact, I actually got something for that.
Don't let the liberal media tell you how to think and feel. If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it ain't no hate that's about to come out of my heart, but it's about to be some goddamn common sense. But I want y'all to hear this conversation because recently there has been a lot of people from the Hispanic community that have been arguing and trying to advocate for black people to get into this situation and march with them, protest with them, fight with them to help them because they say that Hispanics are being attacked and we need to ally with them. Like y'all know y'all done been through stuff with us as black people and you should have some sympathy and compassion to come and help us out when we're being targeted too.
What about no? You lazy. What about that?
Hey,
you didn't say that for the black chick?
Hold that thought, Hurricane. Hold that thought, because I want y'all to hear this conversation. I'm just saying that's been the sentiment. It's some shit going bad for the Hispanics, so blacks need to step up for them. That's the sentiment. I want y'all to hear this conversation. Tariq Nasheed, if y'all don't know who he is, he's Tariq Nasheed. He does things. He had a conversation and he let people come up just like I want people to come up tonight and give their opinion. But I want y'all to listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this real quick because he had a Hispanic fellow come up and try to put an argument while black folks should step up and fight in this fight. And then afterwards, after he get done with it, we gonna have a nice little conversation because I'm gonna say some things that's probably gonna piss some folks off. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'm gonna say some shit that's probably gonna piss y'all off. I'm trying to preference this right now, but either way though, any final thoughts before I play this video?
When do you not say stuff that pisses people off, Jay?
Normally I think all the time, but I guess all the time. Damn, Grace. God damn it.
But go ahead. Continue.
Either way, fuck it. Y'all. Listen to Tariq Nasheed have his goddamn conversation because I be pissing folks off all the time. I didn't know I was doing that. Either way, though, let's go. God damn it, do I got it off mute?
HBCUs, fraternal organizations, civil rights group framings in the 1960s. Now, immigration, full constitution documented. Somewhere on the East Coast, it looks like Malcolm X really across.
I'm trying to wait till I hear God's voice.
Immigration, that's an issue where
I ain't got there yet.
There was a name. All
right, there we go.
40 immigrants
in here. He's an immigrant. Let's hear from one of their fellow immigrants. Bushman.
Yeah. What's up, Tariq? You're all wrong. First off, he said that there was no leader for the immigrant movement back in the day when immigrants were fighting for each other. There was a name. I'm pretty sure you heard of his name. His name is Cesar Chavez. He was one of the main voices for immigrants during that time.
I'm talking about now. You're missing the point. I'm talking about now.
You're talking about leaders of the past as well.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now, you idiot. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about right now. Who's the leader now? You be missing the point. Well, I thought you had a high IQ.
I do, but the other thing is that Dr. Claude Anderson specifically.
No. Now you're not gonna sit here and just talk all willy-nilly. No. Now. Right now, with all of these immigration protests, who's the leader?
Who are the leaders of the current movement?
I didn't ask you that. I asked you who's the leader? Who's the leader of the immigration thing right now?
There doesn't need to be a leader.
Well, then it's all over the place. That's why it's all over the place. Nobody's arguing anything. What the hell do they want? What do y'all want?
Again.
Now remember, he's asking the question. The people out there protesting in LA right now, what is their demands? What are they protesting for? What do they want? This guy called in to argue his point. Let's see if he actually has a point. What are the people that are out there right now? And I'm not going to get on that Fox News type shit. They're burning cars. They're throwing rocks at cops. I'm not going to do that. What are they out there for? I'm going to keep it simple like that. What are they out there for? Listen to his answer. Just listen to his answer.
I'm going to talk about Dr. Claude.
You ain't going to deflect, Tether. This is what I'm saying. This is why they about to roll the National Guard out. This is why they're getting your family up out of here. What the hell do you want? What are you out here protesting for? Go, just real simple. Y'all can't really articulate it.
Basic civil rights, humanitarian rights.
No. You get civil rights in your homeland. You're not. No. You're not a citizen here. If you came over here illegal,
every person.
No. If you come over here, you're not afforded any rights just because you moseyed across the border. You're not a citizen yet.
Every person, regardless of their citizen.
They're what? Come on, get that phone, Janky. Hold on. Go ahead, Bushmeat.
Every single citizen, whether they're like every single person who lives in the United States of America, the USA, they are entitled to civil, basic due process. They could be an immigrant. You could be an illegal resident. Every person is entitled to due process in this country.
Yeah, right, and that part of that due process is getting your ass up out of here.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's basic.
Get them out of here. That's why they're rounding some of these people up, some of these criminals. We don't know nothing about these folks. They're rounding them up and getting them the hell up out of here.
Dr. Claude Anderson also said that black people are next.
Say that again?
Yeah. I got to get off here, baby.
Oh, you in trouble already?
No, I got to drive. I need my MapQuest, bro.
I'll be with you. Do your thing. Do your thing.
All right, much love, Grace.
I got you, girl.
Later, guys.
All right, now.
Yep.
And with Miss Grace sliding off because she like to cheat on me every now and then. We got Miss Jackson coming in, and I know I ain't got to worry about that.
What's up, y'all? What's happening tonight?
What up, dog?
I got to ask the question. How much have you seen so far?
I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit to know what's going on.
So here. Right now, I don't even know how I want to word this. Matter of fact, let me go back for a second. And play it a little bit because matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna go. The statement was made that illegal immigrants have civil rights. Do y'all agree or disagree with that in America? Like, we are all Americans, so do you agree that they have civil rights or they don't have civil rights?
They don't have civil rights.
They don't have no goddamn rights. Get the hell out of my lane.
I just want to make sure everybody's serious, though. I want to make sure everybody, because we're going to have a serious conversation about this. So, Ms. Jackson, no, they don't.
Right.
In Hurricane, they don't.
Okay. Products in supermarkets. They was motherfucking raping, motherfucking this messing with innocent citizens. Get them off my land. Don't got no goddamn right.
All right. I'm not gonna hold neither one of y'all. But
what is civil rights?
I just want to make sure. Look, I just want to be accurate with it. Civil rights apply to everybody. Civil rights are a part of the Constitution. And the Constitution applies to anybody that's in this country. It doesn't matter whether you're a citizen or not. They're entitled.
What's the Mexican Constitution?
Well, if we was in Mexico, if we was in Mexico, if we was arguing that shit, I'd tell you. But guess what? We ain't in no motherfucking Mexico right now. In America, they have. If you own the soil, unless you're a diplomat or something of that sort, you're covered by our Constitution. They have civil rights, but it's not the same because your civil rights can be taken away from you if you commit a crime. And that applies to all of us. If we commit a crime, our civil rights can be taken away from us. Just like, let's say you get committed of a felony. You have the right to bear arms. Well, guess what? You lost that right. You have the right to vote. They can take that away too. If you commit a felony. There's stipulations in between that stop people from getting certain things. Them being illegal immigrants, I'm not using this alien term. They're not from another fucking planet. They're not. They're from another country. I don't know why they are illegal alien. Like, bitch, they came from Mars and landed in America? No, nigga. They're illegal immigrants. You still have constitutional rights because you're in America. Like, if anybody has a problem with it, blame that on America. Blame that on the white men that wrote that shit. It didn't say any citizen. It said any person. Any person.
Okay, the legal term. Got you.
Well, here's my issue where I'm at with that, right? So it looked like, hell, they got all the rights. This is from my perception and a lot of other Americans' perception. Because we were born here, we are citizens here, taxpayers here, in our country, due to the fact that we're citizens. And we don't even, they can come here and get over us.
Hey, Jackson, you ain't got no headphones? You ain't got like no Bluetooth headphones or nothing?
No, man, it's got a bad sound.
Yeah, it's echoing the music that I'm playing in the background. You ain't got no. I know you got some headphones in that house somewhere.
Yeah, sounds like some music playing in the background. You're not.
Oh, okay. It must be an open app in the back. I can jump off and come back on. Cause I told you I got a Pixel and I can't put in. It don't. I don't have it.
Well, he'll check it. You got Android like me. When you come back in, well, hey, matter of fact, you can do it right now. Just pull up, hold and pull up from the bottom. And see if you got another window open. If it's another window that you came in on, just close it out. Just swipe it away.
That's probably what's going on.
Yeah, because it's playing the echo.
Yeah, close the apps.
The sad part is,
Mike check, you hear me good?
Yeah, you sound good, Hurricane. You went out for a second though. I ain't gonna lie, that Cricket Wireless should be fucking you up. Well, fucking you see, Capadot said illegal is illegal. And shout out to Marcus. He said, yo, bro. He say, let's have a good show tonight. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. But yeah, illegal is illegal. And you will not see me sit up here and defend it.
All right, is that any better for you?
Yeah, I got a little echo, but I just won't talk that much.
Damn, I might have to jump off and come back in.
Here, either way, we gonna work with it. We gonna work with it.
But yeah, I was just saying real quick. So my concern is, as American citizens, from our perception, it looked like these immigrants, illegal immigrants, have all the rights, They can come here, be small business owners, get grants, get all the assistance, but we are citizens and we struggling, man, to get a 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. We're taxpayers and we're treated like strangers and foreigners in our own country. They're treated like with the utmost honor and exception and respect. So, you know, I think that's the main concern that majority have. You know, and as far as the LA riots go, man, you know, that's my second home. I grew up there in LA. And basically I left there in 1995 and came to Alabama. So I was there during the riots, you know what I'm saying? And like I ain't seen nothing like it, man, since the 1965 Watts riot. Ain't been nothing touched it. You feel me? And LA don't play. I mean, they stay blue for a reason on the map. And when they mean business, they coming with the business. You know, they're not going to allow anybody to run over them and dictate them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to exercise their power. And that's what I have much respect for my people down there on. And so I heard earlier what the gentleman was saying about we need to come where majority of our people are, you know, from the states of Atlanta, well, the city of Atlanta rather, to, you know, he was mentioning parts of Texas and certain areas where Black people are ruling, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, where the numbers count. And so that's a strong point. You know, with LA, basically the Mexicans done took over. The Hispanics, man, I went back just a couple of years, last year and the year before last, to see my father's from there and my kin folks. Man, I tell you, I went to Mexico, bro. Like when I grew up there in the 80s and 90s, Black people was there in LA, but most of us, they moved up north towards Ontario area, Chino, Colton, Rancho Cucamonga, those type of counties and area cities. And man, when I say LA, is just they have consumed with the foreigners, with the Mexicans, with the Indians and so forth. So yeah, man, and I think that people are getting tired. Our Black people, man, we just getting tired, and they ready to just stand up and rise up. Like y'all not just gonna come here and take over our businesses like this and our city like this. So I feel like that's where we at right now in the moment.
Time for the revolution. And I'm glad I'm putting the energy out there because they're gonna have to gravitate to us anyway. That's the last thing we gotta do. We haven't done it yet. It's extreme times calls for extreme measures, extreme solutions.
Man, I ain't gonna knock none of y'all.
And the Warriors, and like even at the Warriors in the beginning, Osiris was telling everybody, like, look at our numbers, like we outnumber the police, like nigga, look at them over there just watching us like a bunch of bitches, man. We go over there and spoil their ass, like, now, man, you did it, nigga. Real shit, the Warriors.
I'm gonna let it play a little bit. I'm gonna let a little bit more of this conversation go, but I promise y'all, I'm gonna piss some people off. I gotta keep saying this. I'm gonna piss some people off at the end of it because it's a broad and it's a really big situation that's going on right now, regardless of what people believe. But I want this argument to be held because I want people to understand from both sides, all sides, what the fuck it is, and then giving the point of view. Like check it out. Just check it out.
Black people are going to be shipped back to Africa. That's what he said, that because Black people are not the biggest non-producers in this country.
Ain't nobody know how are we gonna get to Africa?
That's what Dr. Claude Anderson said, because Dr. Claude Anderson said that.
Explain how they're gonna do that and where in Africa.
Somehow, some way.
Okay, that's just
Black. They are going to find a way to ship Black Americans back to Africa because Black people in America do not produce.
How?
The government will find some way, but I really do see. Yes, they are. I guarantee they're going to find some way to ship Black Americans back to Africa. They are. They are. So.
Number one, there ain't nowhere to send us over there. Number one, you can't denationalize people. That violates too many international treaties and laws. Second, we ain't gonna go for that. You think we gonna?
Dr. Claude Anderson is way.
You think we gonna go for that? You think we're gonna go for
Dr.
that?
Claude Anderson is way smarter than you, and he specifically said that's what's going to happen.
Dr. Claude Anderson ain't here. If I want to talk to him, I'll give him a call. I'm talking to you. Don't hide behind Dr. Claude Anderson as a deflection. I'm asking you how that's gonna work. You can't even.
I'm not sure, but
You're right. It won't work. You just talking.
What do you mean you're not sure, nigga? What they gonna do about force?
Go nowhere. Let me get my.
And we ain't gonna allow that shit anyway. Nigga, people in revolution. That motherfucker wild for saying some shit like that.
It's always somebody else. It's always somebody else from another community trying to quote somebody from our community to justify their point. It's like, hey, this black guy said it, so it must be true. But you discredit black people at every other step in life when it doesn't benefit you. When it benefits your argument, you're quick to quote some black folks. Has anybody ever noticed this? People on the right will quote like Martin Luther King or quote somebody like Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, people of that sort. When, you know, they disagree with everything they stood for. But they quote them in an argument because it benefits them to say, you know, don't come at me because I'm fucking evil. We all should be treated the same way. Even though I'm doing some evil ass shit. It's like, nah. We're not playing that type of game. I'm glad Tariq called it out. Like, dude, don't try to hide behind Claude Anderson, Dr. Claude Anderson. That's what he said. I don't give a fuck what he said. I don't respect him. What do you have? And this whole sentiment of shipping black people back to Africa, like, bro, y'all, you can't ship nobody back to Africa. Where you gonna send them to? Do you even know?
Right.
You did a really good job in America of letting people, like, taking people's lineage. They're talking, man. Look, I'm gonna save that for the end. I'm gonna say that for the end because I'm gonna lash out on that because people don't really truly understand the evil of what was done. They always talk about, oh, slavery was everywhere. You don't truly understand the evil of what was done in this country. But I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't want to let off. But see, Capadot said, yeah, I'm ready to let off. But see, Capadot said, see, I don't like this. Mexican dude so desperate he making stuff up. Hispanics need to show some unity before they can receive some. I definitely agree with that because guess what? A lot of Hispanics crying and bitching right now, but guess what? They voted for Trump, and he told you the whole time during the campaign trail that he was going to deport your fucking family.
Yeah,
and you still voted for him. So that's on your dumb ass. That's on your dumb ass, but I don't want to get too far into where I'm about to go because I'm going to be some people are going to really dislike me. And I ain't did no live streams on the channel for a while. I took a week off. I'm going to snap in a second. I am. But either way, though, I'm going to let the video keep playing for a second.
Brother Nas in here. Nas, hop on in, please. Bushmeat talking about we're going to get shipped to Africa somewhere. Where we going in Africa? Brother Nas, hop on in, brother.
Yeah, he crazy. But I just wanted to pop in, Tariq, and let you know, he's talking about Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez was against illegal immigration. So I don't know what the hell this guy is talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let you know that he was against it. So
damn, shit, Bushmeat, come on, man. You getting, god damn, boy, you getting debunked so damn fast, boy. Oh, Bushmeat. Oh, let me get Robbie in. Good grief, Bushmeat. We get tired of debunking your ass. Nobody about to get shipped to no damn Africa. Brother Robbie, hop on.
What's going on, Brother Tariq? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. How are you?
Yeah, it goes back to what you're saying, which is why these protests are failing, because there was authenticity. Just like with our music, you can feel our passion, and we actually have a righteous cause. And we don't, take a day off when it comes to standing up for justice. You can't try to be a part of racism, white supremacy, and then claim you want to dismantle it just because you're getting some goodies and set-asides taken away. And I think that's really what it is. So the demonstration that they're putting on, it looks desperate. It looks disorganized, and it's teetering a little bit on anarchy because I see some of those like little left-wing guys getting out there. Some of them look like operatives. So it just kind of looks like it's a mess. And what I think they're trying to do is try to virtue signal and get black people, saying to get a tug at the heart, be like, look at the children, look at the human rights issue. What would Martin Luther King do? What would Jesus Christ do? You know what Martin Luther King and Jesus would do? He would say, sit down, get your popcorn, because none of these people have come to bat for us. They have contempt, like the gentleman that you had on stage previously. Every time he speaks, it just makes my stomach turn, because these people, you can hear the gleeful like wickedness and contempt, like they want to drag us down when we've opened the door for so many people. So like I said, everybody wants to be a part-time minority to get full-time benefits. And when it comes time for literally the blood, sweat, and tears and moral equity that our people have put into this, to the fabric of this country, that's something that can't be contested. So they're going to have to, in other words, they're going to have to, like you say, have their leaders. They're going to have to step up and pay the price for freedom if they want it. They're not going to get us to just do it and they can just benefit from the, from all of our hard work and all of our sacrifices. And I land my plane.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, Robbie.
Man, I appreciate Robbie too, because now we at the point where we gonna talk. And I'm about to let off, but I'm trying to give a little runway and see if y'all jump on it. We hear a lot about the Black and Brown Coalition. Have y'all heard that? Have either one of y'all heard that before? Black and Brown Coalition?
I heard of it before. I think, but I never looked into it. I think I heard of it before, though. I think I heard of it. I think, though. It's somewhere in my subconscious. I'm high.
Look, don't feel no type of way. That was supposed to be the thing of black people came together with other minorities, like Hispanics, Native Americans.
Oh, I heard the Rainbow Coalition. Is that the name of the coalition?
Yeah, it's somewhat like that too. It's something like that. It's pretty much very similar like that. We were supposed to have that coalition. The only problem is, and this is why a lot of black people, including myself, are abstaining from putting any energy into what's going on right now. It's like when black folks had problems going on outside of George Floyd, because we know the George Floyd incident around the world, multiple nations, everybody was pissed off with that. Everybody was. But Tamir Rice, where were my Hispanic brothers and sisters? When they deleted that kid in that playground by himself, where were my Hispanic brothers and sisters? But you want us to be with you right now. When Sandra Bland got murked at a traffic stop, where were my Hispanic brothers and sisters? But now you want us to jump off the goddamn tree and come help you. And this is the funny thing about it. You want us to help you. You want us to help you. When your ass voted for the motherfucker that was going to do it. I can show you, and I'm going to pull it up in a second, y'all, how Hispanics in America voted for Trump versus Kamala Harris. And these same motherfuckers want us to come and help them.
You want money for you?
Look, I'm gonna do it for you, Hurricane. I'm gonna do it for you, Hurricane. Because I already told you.
Damn, that ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
Hey, right?
You want us as black Americans. You want us as black Americans to come and save you from whatever the hell is going on. And in all honesty, matter of fact, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that point. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all thoughts in, and then I'm gonna show this shit first, and then I'm gonna go unleash on these motherfuckers. Cause I'm tired of the disrespect towards black Americans. I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm gonna snap on it in a second. But I want to get y'all thoughts. How do y'all feel about Hispanic folks and other folks coming out saying that we need to back them up. Like, how y'all feel about it? Jackson, go first.
Somebody got the echo.
Yeah, it's Jackson with the echo. It's terrible. I'm trying to fix it over here on one side. I can't fix it. I can't even hear you now. Look, I don't know what it is. Like, I told you.
I can hear me now.
Yeah. Hit it with it. Tell again, Hurricane.
You mic check, cause I'm good.
You good on your side. It's hers. You getting the back. We're getting the echo from everybody else talking.
Yep. Yo, you gotta close all your apps out. You gotta close all your apps out, probably.
I thought I just did. Now I jumped off to make sure.
Just swipe up. Like, look, you ain't gotta leave. Just because you got an Android phone. Swipe up, like just take your thumb and swipe it up just a little bit, and then swipe all them fucking apps off. Like, cause it's feeding something. Like something is going on. But either way, Hurricane, I'm gonna go to you first.
All right, so what's the question again?
The question is, sad part, I forgot my own goddamn fucking question, to be honest with you. Fucking
I know it was about the Hispanics. I know it was something about Hispanics.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch it up like this. Should black people in America feel obligated to be an ally to Hispanics with the situation that they have going on right now?
Okay. The answer is no. Because just like you said, where the fuck was y'all at when all these black folks was getting killed by the goddamn police and the government? Why the hell should we help y'all? And plus, when you was like, no, you lazy. To the black lady at that little motherfucker, first time she was at, you know, it was like very disrespectful. And like, plus, y'all came over here, got benefits, got $5,000 in stamps, grants, free houses to build for y'all to have a safe asylum and shit. And we get treated like third, fourth, fifth, eighth class citizens in this motherfucker. So y'all go believe in y'all Caesar Chavez for the revolution for y'all to get through y'all motherfucking shit. Y'all better have the spirit of motherfucking Fidel Castro to get through y'all situation, because we got a revolution to start over here. For real. So we can't help y'all.
I ain't gonna hold you on it. Ms. Jackson, give me your thoughts.
Hope that's any clearer for y'all.
Well, a little bit.
Welcome to our world. They've been trying to oppress us, keep us downtrodden, you know, since the beginning of time, because we're inferior people. And so therefore, now they're getting just a taste of our medicine. So just like we were on our own, now they are on their own.
Thanks.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. And I'm trying to look this shit up. I'm trying to find the one. I wish I would have had it ready to go, but I don't.
But I love my Latina women though. I love y'all. I want to get out the way. You know, like y'all make some good empanadas.
That's the one thing that I really want to get across, and that's the problem. And this is something that Hispanics need to figure out amongst themselves. And I'm gonna say it because I'm in Espanol. Y'all have a racial problem in your own fucking communities. And matter of fact, let me not even hold it, because I got my boy Uncanny who loves to troll, and I know he know there's a lot of racial problems in Espanol when you're a little bit darker. So Uncanny, go ahead and tell the people what's up, and go ahead and give me your thoughts.
Hello,
Uncanny.
I figured I'd be the only person to come up here and tell y'all the truth. Do not side with those Mexicans in LA.
They the Vagos from San Andreas. They the fucking Vagos.
You gotta listen to me. if they say anything about Dia de los Muertos, which is the reason why probably Alexis snapped on me back in during that time, it's because that's what happened in Blood In, Blood Out. The Mexicans and the Mexicans and the Black Guerrilla Army got together and killed the Aryan Brotherhood in the movie. I'm sorry, deleted the Aryan Brotherhood in the movie, and then the Mexicans turned around and deleted the BGA. So just letting y'all know, don't side with them. This ain't y'all fight anyway.
Right, blood in, blood out, dog.
Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this right here?
Y'all like some stats.
Can you not show my people voting for the?
No, I'm gonna show it because I got a point that I'm trying to prove.
I didn't vote for him.
I'm not talking about you. Look. That part is
you good, bro. You good.
I'm not part of that goddamn 13% of black folks that voted for Trump either.
That's right.
But guess what? It's on the board. We got to deal with it. Hispanics, 46% voted for that motherfucker. And if you really wanted to break it down even more, because they do, they break it down even more. Race, sex, all this shit. Hispanic men, let's have a fucking conversation. 54%.
I'm part of the 46%. But hey, listen, this is the truth. They thought that they were safe. Like the people who voted for Trump thought they were safe.
I agree.
And
I agree. They felt like they were not gonna get touched.
Yeah, because they thought the Venezuelan. He thought when he said he was going to deport Hispanics, he thought he was talking about the Venezuelans.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad, Uncanny. I'm sorry. Let me stop cutting you off.
No, they were deporting the Venezuelans, and that's what they thought. They were deporting the Venezuelans that came in Colorado and came to Chicago, came to all these places, and were like causing, I guess you would say Grand Theft Auto kind of like crime or whatever. But nah, he meant Maria del Barrio. He meant Abuelita. He meant Tío, Tía, all of them. Like Primo, Prima. He meant all Hispanic people that do not have papers are going back. I'm only safe because I got my permanent resident card, and then I became a United States citizen. So, I mean, they could look me up and drag me, but that would just be dragging somebody.
I would fight for your ass to stay in this country, Uncanny. I would fight for
me
you
too,
because
dog.
I understand that you ain't no goddamn dummy and you ain't on the bullshit. But
right.
I want people to see this. 39%. And think about this. This is legal Hispanics. 39% of women in the Hispanic community voted for Trump. I give them props. 58% voted against him. But then when you go to the men, 54% voted for fucking Trump.
And another thing,
already knew. I just got to make this point clear. Hispanics already knew that he ran on a campaign of kicking their brethren and their sisters out of this country.
And another thing, you're right. Hispanics have a kind of like a racial divide in each country.
They got a race problem. They racist just like America.
There's racist as this country. The only reason why I'm not racist, because if I would have grew up around them, I probably would have been. Is the only reason why is because there's actual Afro-Peruvian in my family. So I mean, I can't look at y'all and be like, oh yeah, I hate y'all. But that happened to my uncle, my grandfather, on my great grandfather, my grandfather on my mom's side. His dad was racist, and I told y'all that before. I said Hispanics are as racist as white people. They can be, and so it's the truth though.
It is what it is, because when you look at Telemundo, you don't see no brown-skinned folks.
Hell no, they don't.
People You don't never see the indigenous colored people on Telemundo. You see
and when they do, they're like poor or like of insignificant.
Exactly. Look
Yeah.
at the black men versus black women when it comes to their vote. And after this election, the biggest target, the biggest bullseye was on black men. Black men are the reason that Kamala Harris lost. Look at what black men were at.
21, right? That's 21.
21% of black men that voted for Donald Trump. That is the smallest number out of everyone who fucking voted for Donald Trump. The smallest number. And that was the number one fucking target.
But yeah, you got it the worst because they fucking their job. But
the number one I'm just trying to think about it. He got 21% from the men. He got 7% from the women. He got 28% from black people, if you add it together. And black men in the black community got more gripe for this man voted, like this man being elected. When you look at white women, 53% of white women voted for Donald Trump.
It's more of
goddamn 3.
I think more than YouTubers. More the YouTubers most of the black YouTube men got most of the rap because they were the ones that were campaigning for to vote for Trump, because a lot of black YouTubers are kind of like Republican, and I mean it makes kind of sense because they're in that bracket, it's especially the high end black YouTubers, because they're in the they're in the tax bracket, so they gotta vote.
Look, I'm kidding. Latino men voted for Trump more than white women did.
I know we did. That's why I don't like looking at the stats. I know it was us. We also helped the motherfucker get into fucking office, and everything that's happening now.
This is the point that I want to get to. It don't matter about, like, I don't care who, in the grand scheme of who people voted for. I want a lot of Hispanics to understand something. It shows that you don't even like your own fucking folks. Not you.
We don't.
But those folks. You know the ones in your community just like I know the ones in my community. They not us, but we have those in our community. They voted to fuck their own people over. That's what they did. In an overwhelmingly majority, they voted to fuck their own people over. And then they think that black folks gonna come and advocate for you in California for what?
No,
I'm about to let off. I want to get y'all thoughts real quick, like before I let off. I'm about to let off.
Last thing I'm gonna say before I go is blood in, blood out. Just don't trust them. They say anything about Dia de los Muertos, they're gonna turn on y'all. Just letting y'all know. I'm playing, man. But nah, seriously, on some real shit. Look, us as a people, we also gotta understand that a lot of Hispanics wanna be they wanna be
white.
Yeah, they wanna be white, and
they'll never be white. I'm sorry to tell them, you'll never be white.
Never. And that's all it is. All right, I gotta go. Shout outs to y'all. I'll be listening.
I'm still waiting on that burrito, man. I ain't got it, but I'm gonna get it one day.
One day.
All right, man. Look, like y'all, let me know if y'all got any final thoughts. But I'm about to let off before we get up out of here, because I'm about to let the fuck off, and I'm pissed off about this shit. But go ahead, Jackson.
Yeah. I just want to kind of take us back just a second and go back to the election. And if you can remember, the Hispanics voted for Trump after he had one of his endorsers to publicly disrespect during the election. and talk about how they have so many babies and children, and they don't know how to pull out and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, on CNN and ABC, interviewing them, and we're not going to vote for Trump. And then there was some saying, well, you know, he did offend us, and it was disrespectful talking about our culture. But you know, yeah, man, we still, you know, gonna stand firm on our belief and all this and all that. The man told you who he was, so you chose not to believe him. And I'm gonna say this too, to emphasize, it's a white people's problem. White folks led them to believe, the Hispanics, that they like them more than they like us as African Americans. That they accepted them and welcomed them and made them to believe that they was in the white folks' family because of their skin color and their hair texture. And Hispanics found out the hard way that they don't give a damn about them no more than they do about us. They look at them the same way they see us as a minority. Because it's all about white supremacists to them, a white superior country and a nation for them. So I just feel like it backfired, man. You know, hey, they got what they asked for. So they chose to vote for him and put their faith in him as, you know, his the commander-in-chief and president. Hell, that's what they get.
Thanks.
Hurricane?
I totally agree. I agree.
Give me your thoughts on that, Hurricane. You up next, because I'm about to let off. I want to get both of y'all in before I let off.
Fuck it. Go ahead. Let off. That's what I was waiting for. Go ahead.
And AJ, let's keep in mind that it was over 15 million Democrats that did not vote, which I know we're looking at the percentage that did vote. But I just feel that has a big, you know, that just shows that has a big effect in the decision as well.
It plays a part into it because look, a lot of people didn't believe in who the hell was put up there, and then on top of that, you only gave a motherfucker a little bit over 100 days to try to win an election when people do that over a 2-year period. So no, and they barely lost. So I'm not even gonna hold you on that. But this is something that I got from I gotta say this for my Hispanic brothers and sisters. And I want y'all to take this to heart. I really want y'all to take this to heart. Because I truly mean it. Fuck you.
Oh, what did he say?
I want y'all to really feel that in your soul. Fuck you. Because all the times that we have tried to unify with you and try to start a coalition to push back on the people that were oppressing both of us, you decided, and guess what, Asian folks, y'all next up in line. Y'all decided you wanted to delineate away from us. When they was fucking us up, you want to be like, oh, nah, that's just for the black folks, not knowing they was gonna come for y'all. And a lot of y'all fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your cousins, your mama, your aunties, all of them were illegal. It was all good and gravy when the Democrats were in office because they were gonna let you sit here. And now you got a Republican. Well, you should have aligned with us when the Democrats was in office so they wouldn't have took your ass away. But guess what? You decided not to. You decided to sit in neighborhoods, sit in communities, and act like you better than the people that actually allowed for you to even be here. You. Like, straight up. If they want to do some shit to you, guess what? You ain't had my back. Fuck you. And I know that that's not going to pass over good over here on YouTube and all these social media platforms, but I promise you, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. What are you fighting for in LA? What are you fighting for? For you to break the law? They used to lock us up for walking down a goddamn railroad at a certain period of time. Fuck you. Ain't no black folks finna stand up and fight for your people to goddamn break the law when you, the legal folks, voted for them to get kicked the fuck out. It's amazing to me. You create a problem, you vote for the problem, and then you want other people to fix the problem because it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Fuck you. If they take your whole fucking family out this bitch, I don't care. I'm not saying it on no evil shit. I'm not saying it on no mean type of shit. But we gotta really I don't just know the history of what white folks did to black folks. I know the history of what everybody has done to black folks. When y'all was throwing fucking firebombs, Molotov, well, what do you call it? Molotov cocktails in black people homes because they moved into the Hispanic community. Don't forget that. I remember it. When black folks used to get locked up in LA and y'all gangs would fucking gang up on them and murk black folks because, you know, it's a Hispanic gang. Don't forget that. But in spite of that, we still try to ally with y'all. And what you showed us in this last election, you said, fuck us. So guess what? Fuck you. Send your grandma, your auntie, your cousin, your friends. I don't give a fuck who it is. Send them back to where the fuck they came from. You arguing and marching out here on the goddamn streets. You arguing and marching, protesting, like you like to say it. For what? You're waving a Mexican flag while trying to stay in America. Make that shit make sense. Don't send me back to the place where I'm waving the flag. I need to bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of the shit y'all got going on. We tried to ally with y'all for a long time. We tried to. For the ones that are good, I fuck with you. Individual level, the same thing I say when it comes to them white folks. On the individual level, I can fuck with y'all. But on a majority level, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Because you told me what the fuck it is. And do not come around here. Please stop pleading for black people to come on your side. We're not fighting the fucking FBI. We're not fighting the NSA. We're not fucking ICE. We're not fucking goddamn the state troopers of California. We're not fighting none of these motherfuckers for you. Because when they was fucking kneeling on Trayvon, kneeling on goddamn George Floyd neck, where the fuck were y'all? When they was shooting Tamir Rice, where were y'all? When they was fucking killing Sandra Bland, where were y'all? This is not our fight. And I want to make this announcement to all black folks. This is not our fight. Fuck them. Like real shit. Fuck them. They can deal with it. They can deal with it on their own. That's their fucking problem. You decided to jump the broom and come on over here. Now I will give y'all a caveat because I don't want to sound so gruesome and so evil and so mean. I will give a caveat because I will say this because I don't fuck with Trump. This needs to happen. Trump, if you want the rest of all Americans to be on board with this shit of fucking these goddamn backstabbing ass motherfuckers up, this is one thing that you need to do on top of it. They didn't come here for no goddamn reason. There's an incentive for them to come here. So all those chicken plants, meat processing plants they be at, all the construction sites, all those farms they be at. How about you lock up the motherfuckers that harmed them too? I understand you want to throw them the fuck out the country. But guess what? They only came here for a fucking reason. And then they got over here and felt like they was better than somebody. How about you lock up the motherfuckers that gave them a job? Because I think it is illegal to hire an illegal immigrant. I think that's a law, right? Am I wrong? Is that not against the law? Y'all tell me. Help me out real quick before I go on.
Right.
I think it's illegal to hire an illegal
immigrant. Supposed to be in the country, period. If they're illegal immigrant, it's illegal for them to even be over here, period.
So I'm like, if you can run up on a construction site in fucking Florida and have them motherfuckers running away from you, obviously you know that you need to goddamn go lock up the boss. If y'all not gonna do that, I can't get 100% behind you. Might get 95% behind you. But if you're not gonna check your own folks, white folks, because that's who the fuck hiring them. And I'll say it again, white folks, if you're not gonna fucking lock your own up for hiring them, stop bitching about them coming here. Stop bitching about them coming. Because anybody gonna chase some fucking money. Anybody gonna do it. You do it. But nah, I ain't got no sympathy for the motherfuckers getting deported. I don't fucking care. Me personally. And it has no, my opinion about this has nothing to do with how Hurricane feels or how Miss Jackson feels. This is my opinion. I don't give a fuck if they split your family up. I don't give a fuck if they take your ass and send you to a goddamn El Salvador prison. You know why? Because when we tried to fight for your ass, you didn't want to fight with us. And we the only reason that you got here. But also, on top of that, caveat, little cherry on top, motherfucker lock them white folks up that hire them. Lock them white folks up that hire them too. Lock them up. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm not gonna fucking care about what's going on in Cali. You have no moral ground to stand on. A lot of people have been trying to compare what they're doing out there in California right now to the civil rights movement.
Yeah,
Bitch,
that's
you ain't
bullshit.
got no moral standing ground. You have no standing. We fought for people treating us. Now, your people came over here illegally. And then on top of that, you voted for your people that came over here illegally to get deported. So talk to yourself. Talk to yourself about that. And for every other racial group in America outside of white, I hope, mainly for my black folks, I hope we do this, but that's the message for y'all. We not coming to y'all fucking help. We not. And I hope all my black folks, if the Asians got a problem, not helping you. If the Arabs have a problem, not helping you. If the Indians have a problem, not helping you. None of y'all motherfuckers, we not helping you because we done sat here in this country for decades, hundreds of years, centuries, trying to get y'all to ally with us to make shit fair for all of us. And what you did, you ran over there and sided with the motherfucker that oppressed all of us. Fuck all y'all. And that's on a group level. I might meet individual people that are cool from whatever ethnic background. That's fine. I'm cool with you. But on a whole scale, just like y'all do, you got that one black friend, but you can't stand black people. On a whole scale, I don't fuck with you. I won't fuck with you, and I won't advocate for you. I'm tired of this shit. Black folks need to stop being the most forgiving people in the planet and start actually standing on their own. Like, fuck that. We can fight with each other because we're gonna do that regardless. But when it comes to bringing other folks into our shit, we ain't got no energy or no time for y'all. Handle your shit on your own. We done fought too many folks' battles. The whole feminist movement, that was a white woman movement. Who you think got it pushed? Black women. Black women carried that shit to the fucking finish line. And then white women kicked them off the goddamn train at the last second and said, me, 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 me. All these motherfuckers that come in from other goddamn nations, that's black folks. You wouldn't have no immigration without black folks. Who fought for that? Black folks. And it's amazing to me that everybody else will quote our leaders. They'll quote Martin Luther King. They will quote Marcus Garvey. They will quote Malcolm X. Have you ever heard the motherfuckers quote any of their own folks?
Ooh, good point. Nope. And they got one. His name is Gerald Massey. But he love us black people so much. They don't want to quote that nigga. Gerald Massey.
My stance right now is like, look, man, whatever happened in Cali, man, happened in Cali. I don't agree with the Marines getting called in. I'm glad I'm not in the Marines no more. I don't agree with that. I think Trump is trying to amplify the shit. But at the end of the day, look, y'all should have stood with us so you didn't have to deal with that, but you wanted to stand against because you thought you like anybody that voted for Trump wanted to harm somebody else. I'm just say that right out back. You voted for Trump, you wanted to see somebody else suffer. You didn't vote for him because you thought he was gonna make your life better. You thought he was gonna harm somebody. You thought he was gonna fuck somebody up for you. Because you too pussy to do it yourself. That's why they voted for him. That's why a majority of Americans did it. They thought he was going to make somebody else's life harder. And they're going to find out in these 4 years. Because he ain't even made it a year yet. He ain't even been a year yet. They're going to find out. He ain't making no better, just like he didn't make it no better the first time. But outside of that bullshit, y'all Hispanic folks that voted for him, don't come crying to us. Because you voted to kick your family members out. You voted to get your family members deported. Don't come over here and talk to us black folks and tell us to be better. Because we can look at the fucking numbers. We're looking at the numbers right now. 54% for black Latino men. 39% for Latino women. And then you go up here to black folks. 7% for our women, 21% for our men. Bitch, y'all can't say a motherfucking thing to us. You voted for what the fuck you got. I don't give a fuck if your grandma on dialysis and she got to get kicked the fuck out. That's your fucking fault. That's your fucking fault.
You know what? And needing to elaborate, man. They're very arrogant. Like, I don't work with some of them, you know what I'm saying? Different foreigners. I work for some and work with some. And, you know, and then I've had some, like, you know, in the field I'm in, just customer service. You know, and they very arrogant. Like, they come over here and demanding us to learn their language. Demanding us to learn their culture. You know, and I remember one time I had this Arabian supervisor. Matter of fact, I was down there in Birmingham. It was in Calera, the spot I was working at. And in my country, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't cuss, you can't drink, you can't smoke. And their religion is Buddhism or Hindu. You can't, you know, it's like he had an attitude like you trying to force or pressure your culture and your language on Americans, on me. I told him, dude, you got me twisted. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? You could try that on somebody else, but I'm not gonna never been able to try to appease to fit in. You know, I'm just gonna be me. And so, but yeah, they're very arrogant as a whole. So, man, this part I ain't mad about. You know, that's one thing. Trump handling on that note, handle them immigrants, because at the same time, on the flip side, they're jealous of Americans. You know what I'm saying? We're from a blessed country, a great nation. We do have opportunities, even though it's the struggle, and we've been oppressed and suppressed, and we have to overcome. But you know what I'm saying? They're real jealous because they come from poor countries and they see that we have a great nation here. So on the flip side, they're jealous of us and then they stick together, but they ain't got our backs. You know what I'm saying? They're arrogant. They come over here and demand us to learn their language and all this whole type of stuff. Man, take your ass on. You can't invade and infiltrate or, you know, into somebody else's nation and country and culture. You know, like if you're going to come, you know, to better yourself, but the number one rule in common sense is if I'm coming over here to work and survive and do business, the first thing I would do is learn the language in order to communicate, because that's the foundation. If I can't communicate, how am I going to maneuver and network and do business with others if I won't even take the time to learn their language? So, you know,
I got one for you. I got one for you, Jackson. Think about the hypocrisy of this shit. You come over here, you don't know the language. They have places in California right now where, especially black folks, because they're the ones who are applying for this job, can't even get the job because they don't speak Spanish.
That's right. Yeah.
So you telling me that I'm getting discriminated against because I don't speak your language when you in my country illegally? I'm not trying to disregard that. Look, the people who made the rules and all my Espanol folks, I feel you, bro, because Black people know better than anybody else. We understand that people who made the rules are the ones who violated it the most, and they violated it first. They are making rules that you can't violate no more after they done did it. It's like the motherfucker that walked through the door and then closed the door behind them and say, you can't come through this door. But you came through the door first. How you gonna tell me I can't come through? They the first illegal immigrants. They are the first ones. Not aliens, because you're not from Mars. They are the first illegal immigrants. They came in here and stole shit. They stole everything that they got. I feel you. The problem that you got to go to bed with every night, whether you sleeping on a rock or sleeping on a certain mattress, because some of y'all gonna have to figure it out in a little bit. You decided to side with the motherfuckers who gave you that situation, not the people that were trying to make it where you could do whatever the fuck you wanted to do. And that's what I keep trying to tell them. Like, look, I done had too many people ask me to talk about what's going on in LA. And I'm like, man, fuck them, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. I really mean that. Fuck them. I don't care. I know about how many people y'all done raped out there in California. I know how many people homes you done burned down. I know how many people y'all done murked and put in the grave. And in spite of that shit, we still stood with you. And what you did every time, turned your back on us. Well, guess what? Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you. Now the federal government coming for you. Fight ICE by yourself. Fight the federal government by yourself. Fight them goddamn state troopers by yourself, bitch. Fuck it. You done. There's no coalition to be had.
And you got the goddamn right.
Yep, to live and die in LA. It's a place to be.
I feel some type of way about that shit, man. I really do. I really do. I'm not even gonna bullshit with y'all. I really feel some type of way about that shit. I'm not. It's like having a family member that you try to help and help and help. And at every step you try to help them, they stab you in the back. But as soon as shit go bad for them, they running to get your help. Like, I've been trying to help your ass for the last 10 years, bitch. You ain't want that. So guess what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. Hey man, it sure enough pissed me off. Because when I went back home to LA, man, it was like it flooded the whole city. And just like going to businesses to go to some to eat or anywhere, you know, around the way, around the block. And it's like they demanding you to learn their language. It's all about their food, their culture, their language. I'm like, what is this? Back in the 90s, it was the black folks, we ruled it. We was the majority. We was there. You know, now they just took over. It's like Mexico. I said, damn, that's from LA or Mexico. You know, but even Trump done made Mexico America. No, man, come on, man. Either way it go, you lose it. You lose it. You know, it's kind of like fighting a losing battle. But and then you know, and Trump's so low down and dirty. Hell, he can send some of the legal citizens back. He don't give a damn.
Did y'all hear about Trump banning words? This motherfucker banning names like King, Queen, Jesus Christ, the Third, Santa Claus, Hitler, Nutella. They gotta be tripping. I don't know if this is real or not, but they say Trump was banning words. And you know, I already heard about the travel ban. You know, like we can't go to Venezuela, North Korea, Syria, Yemen, Libya, Afghanistan, Somalia, Sudan, Iran, and we ain't going there anyway. But
you can go there. You can go there, Hurricane. They just can't come here. That's what travel man mean. The travel man mean they just can't come into America. You can go where the fuck you want.
Bet. Because I'm about to be like, what the fuck is this travel ban shit about? You know, shit, I had to hear it again, man, because all these motherfuckers like saw it once, and I'm like, all right, I'll probably look into it later. But right, I'll write it down in my notes.
Look, it's just like when he did the Muslim ban. He wanted to ban everybody from a religion which he couldn't even figure that the fuck out. How you gonna figure out what somebody's religion is? He just wanted to
I
ban
forgot
people
about
from
that.
Islamic. Yeah, he just wanted to ban people from an Islamic country and said they couldn't come into the country. Like, look, that's the funniest shit. These dummies in Espanol that live in America sided with that dumb shit. You saw the evil and treachery that he did to other folks, and you was like, he ain't gonna do it to me. He ain't gonna do it to me. Bitch, you not white. I want all y'all dumb motherfuckers to understand. If you ain't white, you will never be white. Myron Gaines, suck they dick to the cow come home. You will never be white. They call you a sand nigga to your face. All of y'all people of other races that think y'all want to prove that y'all better than black folks, you just jumping on the bandwagon of some shit that never's gonna succeed. Bitch, you not better than us. Even the white dude know he ain't better than us. He just trying to keep his knee on our neck. Try hard. Try very hard. Script the whole game. It's like the motherfucker made the game Monopoly and then made you play it. And then try to look at you like, oh, you not winning. Bitch, you sculpted the whole goddamn game, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't feel no type of way for these folks no more, man. I don't care. Like on the individual level, anybody of any race, it don't matter if you white, Asian, Hispanic, fucking Native American, Indian, whatever the fuck. I'm cool with you. But on a majority scale, if your folks on that fuck shit, I don't fuck with your group. I might be cool with you. Can lay up with an Indian girl tonight. And like let it be my wife. Yeah, I fuck with her. But I don't fuck with your group. It's the same way that they always try to talk about. Oh, the slave master had kids with the slaves and shit. He obviously didn't hate them that much. Yeah, but he chopped off Freddie's leg last week, though.
Your name is Toby.
You can be cool. You can be cool. There's a lot of token ass black folks around here. But if a lot of folks of other ethnicities want to align themselves with white folks, then go ahead and try. Go ahead and try.
Hey, they said it's the fuck around and find out season. They're gonna fuck around and find out.
FAFO. Like real shit. And guess what? I don't feel no type of way about you. So anybody that come up here or anybody that come across this video and be like, oh, y'all just being harsh, y'all just being mean. No, I'm not. Because when they was shooting Tamir Rice in the fucking park, a little ass kid, not even 10 years old. What the fuck were they? But you want me to come in March and fight against the federal fucking government because your uncle came across the border illegally. But they shot a kid in a goddamn park by himself with a toy gun. And you was nowhere to be found. Fuck you. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. And that's what we as black people need to understand. We need to get to the point. There is no coalition coming in. There's no coalition. There is no group think. We always, and we have always been the backbone of America. We always want to include everybody else in what we do. We don't want no more than what we deserve, and we want that shit to be spread out to everybody else. Fuck it. Everybody else out here for themselves. So fuck it. Let's do it too. You got a problem? That's your problem. And look like I'm crying. I promise you, I can go to TikTok right now and see these bitches crying right now. Why are the black people not coming to help us? Because we said we good with that shit, bitch.
Right. For real.
Fight your own fucking fight.
We got our own bridges to cross.
We can't come out here and fucking be fodder for other folks. I'm trying to tell you, man, the feminist movement, man. Black women got out there and got behind these white women for their own grievances and fucking fought. They fought to get feminism a push. And as soon as the white women got what they want, They turn their fucking backs on black women. Black women was at the front, breaking through all the obstacles, arguing all the arguments. And as soon as they felt like they got some light, them white women said, "Back, baby, get the fuck back, and we coming to the front." They was like, "We here now."
It's called being a user. You know, you just use it for what you want, and after that, you know, you good.
So fuck all these other folks, man. Fuck all these other fucking folks. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Look, and black folks need to wake the fuck up, man. Look, we too tender-hearted, we too kind. Look, our lives are already as hard as they can be. Don't nobody want to address the issues that we have in America. They literally got to the point now where they want to lie about our history in this country. We ain't got time to be fucking trying to find no fucking allies no more. We have no time for that shit. I'm gonna show y'all one more clip before we get up out of here, and then we're gonna give our final thoughts real quick. But I want y'all to see this. And Hispanic folks, my Hispanics, I want y'all to understand this. This is y'all right now. And guess what? Y'all gonna have to sit on this. Because it's how y'all was.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. All the way to the White House.
Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
I'm Hispanic.
And that's what your stupid ass get, bitch.
Emotional damage.
Trump made a fool out of her.
Played you like a goddamn trumpet. But here, Miss Jackson, I'm gonna go to you first, man. Give me your final thoughts, man, because I don't want to say nothing that's gonna get me in trouble.
And final thoughts for the night. It's a great show, good topic. You know what I'm saying? Something that we can touch bases with in reality that's going on in the moment right now in the world today. Revolutionary, as hurricanes say. You know, but I think overall we should get out of the lesson that, you know, man, unfortunately the world we live in, each man for himself, God for us all. You know, at the end of the day, you know, people gonna unfortunately use each other for what they want. You know, it's power in unity. And until we can really and truly get to that point to understand who our enemy is and face that enemy, that's the only way we can conquer it and take that enemy down. All this jab talk about they're gonna try to push us back to Africa ain't no happenings. Now with the segregation going on, we may, you know, it's a lot of us may decide to go there. But if we go, we going willingly. That'll be our choice, our business, you know. But at the end of the day, man, I ain't even had a battle. That's one thing when it comes to the Republicans and you know, that party, you know, as far as taking care of that immigrant problem, because this has just been an out of control problem for us. And I do hold the Democrats a little responsible on that end. That, you know, I ain't mad about it. That's something that should have been done, I feel, a long time ago. So at least you can learn to honor and take care of your own citizens. America has to stop being hypocrites and take care of their own first in order to help others. So final thoughts of the day, man, and let's continue to stand firm, stand strong, and survive. I am Kenique Jackson, your YouTuber. Check me out at School for Justice, where we can live, love, and learn. Until next time.
All right, now Hurricane. You ain't got that much time. Go ahead and get it.
Great show as usual, and you were right. Fuck them, like, you know, like real shit. Like, where's y'all at during our struggle? And you know, just
God damn it! I know Hurricane didn't freeze, y'all. Hurricane better than freeze when I put my mask on.
What's it?
There we go. The Adjustment Bureau came in, bro. Go.
Yo, mic checkers, I'm good. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, like that's power and unity. But like we gotta just say on this one, like they gotta fight their own battle because like we got a lot of shit on our plate, and you're right, like we fuck with you on a individual level, but that group shit, nope, can't fuck with y'all on that bullshit. And my thoughts on it, shit, like shit, I agree, man. Fuck them, like like shit, and you can catch me at Hurricane JW on Facebook and YouTube, home of the Fuck the Government podcast. Yeah, great show, fire show. Oh yeah,
man. Look, man.
Remember the 5th of November, where y'all sheeps go cast y'all fucking vote. Remember.
I'm not trying to be mean to none of my Hispanic anybody of any other ethnicity. I'm not, man. I want people to truly understand that. But I want y'all to understand something too. We're done with the disrespect. We're done with the disrespect in America. We're not dealing with it no more. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you think you is. I don't care how much you done bought into this white propaganda of shaping black folks. Black folks so crazy and so lazy. Why do you think we got so many billionaires in America? Why we got so many people that you watch on TV every goddamn day? Why do your kids listen to our fucking music, but we downtrodden and we ain't shit? Fuck you. Right. We're not doing that shit no more. I know a lot of people want to talk about them use out here. Y'all know the word that I'm looking for. Them use. You got more protection for them than y'all have for us. And I'm fine with it. Like, do your thing, but you not gonna fucking downplay what the fuck we done been through and what the fuck we go through on a regular. And the sad part is nothing is built. Rome wasn't built in a fucking night. That's what y'all like to say. That's one of the things y'all like to say. Rome wasn't built in the night. Well, guess what, bitch? This system that we have in America wasn't built in a fucking night. It took generations and generations to build it. And guess who was the goddamn backbone it was built on? We're not playing that. Yeah. If other folks got to get X the fuck out for us to get what the fuck we got to get, guess what, bitch? You getting X the fuck out. We're not fighting for you no more. Until you come back to the coalition that we asked you to be a part of and actually fight with us to make shit equal for everybody, fuck you. Until you do it, fuck you. And if anybody got a problem with it, I want you to understand. Let's talk with JVJ. Don't stand with you. Come over here and spam my channel, report my channel, do whatever the fuck you want on my channel because I'm not gonna talk no bullshit. We done tried to fucking throw an olive branch to too many of y'all. And y'all done turned around and fucking shot us in the back. And we already know what the white folks on because y'all remember COVID? Y'all remember when COVID was popping and Trump called it the China virus? Guess what? The whole House of Congress, the Senate and the goddamn House fucking wrote a whole anti-Asian hate bill in like 2 fucking days. But black folks been suffering in this country for goddamn how many years? Fuck all y'all bitches. Fuck all y'all. But that's my thought. I don't want to say nothing else besides fuck y'all. On the group scale, fuck y'all. Individually, we can be cool, but on the group, on that group shit, fuck all y'all. But look, man. Hope y'all like the video. You know, like, subscribe, share, turn the notice on, and all that, bag and chill. And we gonna be right back here tomorrow, covering some other shit. But yeah, man, I'm passionate about the shit we was talking about tonight, man. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Fuck all y'all that ain't. If you ain't in line with us, man, don't bring your ass around here, man. I don't want to hear no crying about your folks getting sent back to where the fuck they came from. Matter of fact, I don't want to hear no words about them. You crying about your folks getting sent back to the flag that they waving before they get sent back. You waving the flag of the country that you ain't in, bitch. Like, you need to understand optics, bitch. That don't work like that. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate all y'all. We back up in here. Like, subscribe, share, turn those on. Become a channel member, man. For real, become a channel member because I'm gonna put out early content. And tomorrow, Be on the lookout tomorrow morning. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna do it in a couple minutes. We're gonna do the top 10 shorts of the month for this month. Top 10 shorts. Matter of fact, last month it's gonna be last month. Top 10. But I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Y'all might get a laugh, get a giggle out of it. But we up out of this hole, man. I fuck with y'all. Appreciate all y'all that stepped up on the panel tonight, and we catch y'all in the next one. As always, man. Fuck y'all racists. Peace.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.